November. November ushers in the final stretch of the year, bringing crisp autumn air to the Northern Hemisphere, while the Southern Hemisphere soaks up the warmth of spring. Whether people are gathering around the table, lighting up the night sky, or embracing the great outdoors, November is a month rich in tradition, reflection, and celebration. To usher in the final stretch of the year, crisp autumn air, to soak up the warmth of spring, to light up the night sky, to embrace the great outdoors, reflection. In the United States, Thanksgiving takes center stage on the fourth Thursday of November. It's a day when families gather around a feast fit for a king, with golden roast turkey, creamy mashed potatoes, and slices of pumpkin pie taking pride of place on the table. But beyond the food, it's a time for gratitude as people take stock of what truly matters: family, friends, and the simple joys of life. Thanksgiving. Fourth, to gather around a feast fit for a king. A golden roast turkey. Creamy mashed potatoes. Slices of pumpkin pie. In the United Kingdom, Bonfire Night on November 5th lights up the autumn skies in memory of Guy Fawkes' failed plot to blow up Parliament in 1605. The night crackles with excitement as people gather around roaring bonfires, set off dazzling fireworks, and warm their hands with toffee apples and hot drinks. It's a mix of history, spectacle, and tradition, where the past quite literally goes up in smoke. Bonfire Night. To fail. A plot. To blow up. To crackle with excitement. To gather around roaring bonfires. To set off dazzling fireworks. To warm hands with toffee apples. A spectacle. Meanwhile, in India, Diwali, the Festival of Lights, brings a burst of colour and energy to November. Families illuminate their homes with rows of flickering oil lamps, diyas, light fireworks, and exchange sweets and gifts. The festival symbolizes the victory of light over darkness and good over evil, making it one of the most joyous and spiritually significant celebrations of the year. Meanwhile, to bring a burst of color and energy, to illuminate homes with rows of flickering oil lamps, to exchange, to symbolize joyous, spiritually significant. In Argentina, November welcomes the heart of spring, with people gravitating toward the outdoors. It's a time for shaking off the last traces of winter and making the most of the longer, brighter days. To welcome a heart, to gravitate, toward the outdoors. Mouth-watering barbecue. To shake off. Traces. To make the most of. November ushers in the final stretch of the year, bringing crisp autumn air to the Northern Hemisphere, while the Southern Hemisphere soaks up the warmth of spring. Across the globe, people come together to celebrate history, tradition, and the moments that truly matter. Warmth. Sense. Through. To twinkle. Home cooked. Across the globe. Truly. To matter. And now, let's test how much you remember about November around the world. Ready for some questions? Let's get started. What season is it in the Northern Hemisphere in November? What holiday is celebrated in the United States in November? What special food is often eaten during Thanksgiving in the United States? What is Bonfire Night? And when is it celebrated in the United Kingdom? Why do people celebrate Bonfire Night in the UK? What is Diwali and where is it celebrated? How do people celebrate Diwali in India? What season is it in Argentina in November? What outdoor activities do people in Argentina enjoy in November? How would you celebrate Thanksgiving or Bonfire Night? What is your favourite thing to do in November in your country? Great job! You've learned a lot about November and its special celebrations around the world. Keep practicing, and maybe you can try one of these celebrations yourself someday. See you next time for December.